If you look around, you'll see the world can be pretty smart. Okay, very smart. At Capella University, we think education should be smart too. That's why we're reshaping online learning with our FlexPath format. You can set your own deadlines, take classes at your own pace, even leverage your previous experience to move faster. So when it comes to earning your bachelor's degree, you know what kind of choice to make. A smart one. Visit capella.edu to learn more. Capella University. Don't just learn smarter.
Me, but also you. The Theroux fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Oh, little weed, you know.
It's the Weedsmen Potcast Nugget.
Zippity what?
Ready to drop the bass? Let's drop the bass.
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean?
All the random stuff that didn't fit in Friday's show you'll find here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man. You got a joint?
Got a little bit of reef rice smell on your board?
What that mean?
Please,
Fucking
just give me my weed, all right?
bitches.
Man,
I still got PTSD. I got BTSD. Oh, band. Post-band stress disorder. PBSD.
The Metro Times, or no, it's not the blowout, is it?
Oh no, the Hamtramck Music Festival.
Is this still a blowout?
I don't know. Probably.
Did they?
Wasn't the Hamtramck Music Festival started in retaliation to the blowout?
I believe so.
You don't get on the blowout if you're not trendy or whatever. Or there's
Yeah.
a lot of politics in the blowout.
I got to play the blowout.
Ooh!
Whoa. That means that you're likely to sell more 7 inches in CDs. Not that either of those numbers are huge. Oh, I've seen some. I mean, there are a lot of good bands in Detroit, and the blowout was a good way to maybe get some exposure to some bands that not everybody gets to see. But I guess, like everything, it gets kind of swallowed up by its own politics and ego. Mm-hmm. And yeah, something happened, and now it was the Hamtramck Music Festival, and that seems to have imploded, and somebody else has branched off and made their own festival now.
Didn't these guys used to play the blowout? I mean, not around this time in their career.
Yeah, I'm sure they did at some point. I don't know, actually, because they kind of had a strange trajectory.
Maybe more around the time of this period of their career.
I'm not saying that Jack White didn't put in his dues. He certainly did, but when it started becoming clear that, you know, he was going to do the White Stripes and he was going to have this whole look, shit started to take off real quick. Oh, guitar player from White Shag is a sex offender. So people were offended that he was on the bill with them and they didn't want to play the shows.
No one gets a second chance anymore.
With a sex offender. You know, a sex offender is a wide variety of subjects these days.
But did you read what it was?
I did not.
It was topical if you read what it was about. Apparently there were some incidents with he used to be a massage therapist.
Who? Oh, I see.
And there were some incidents with some alleged groping. So can you connect the dots on how this would be topical? He took Donald Trump's words maybe a little too seriously.
Was this recently that he did this?
I think it was.
Like not that it matters.
I think it was like 10 years ago.
So you don't want to play a show with the guy?
He's grabbing him by the pussy, apparently. I mean, you know, I could see the protesters' chance to be topical with this one. Like, hey, pussy grabber. But I mean, we're
apparently got a lot of acts in solidarity.
We're just all up our own ass now. I'm going to refer to before November 8th as the time before we were all assholes.
Yeah,
because that's really what it's. We've become the biggest giant collection of assholes on the planet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't keep up. I don't keep up with the current music scene.
Me neither.
But from what I read on the story, it makes it seem like there was a there was a segment of bands that branched off to do Lilith Fair Light in Hamtramck, and sound like they lost any of the good rock bands.
This isn't good.
What's not good?
You type in White
pulled up
Shag, their most popular track is called Penetration. This is not boding well for this band.
Penetration.
Like, first lines of the song is like, back 10 years ago when I grabbed 9 pussies, we'll be like, all right, I'm out. Like,
I think there's a member of
no storytellers for that
either
band,
the Wild Bunch or Electric Six on this, maybe. Am I right? I don't know who's in this band. Not a fan of that chick's voice.
Yeah, that chick's voice sucks. Sorry.
I think for my money, listen to the Detroit Cobras if you want to hear the shit like this.
There you go.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard that band a few times.
It sounds like fun shit, but
I'm not feeling it.
It sounds about as lasting as Wolf Mother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I liked Wolf Mother.
The Wolf
Hey,
Mothers?
everybody liked it. It was a nice riff. But what have they done since? Yeah.
oh, Jackass the movie, the official soundtrack. Look at you, Detroit Cobras.
Now there's a voice. See, she's got that kind of little bit of grit in the voice, but
I hate that
it
song
doesn't
with Chubby
sound.
Checker, and I hate it when you do it. So it really doesn't matter.
And it doesn't sound like she's forcing it though. It just comes naturally.
Yeah. I like this.
I like chicken.
I like chicken too, man.
Dude, have you
Definitely
guys
not.
ever seen this?
Yes. Yeah, the Patton Oswalt filibuster.
Well, it's too. After doing podcasts with you guys for a couple of years, I actually know what like most of this rant means now. Too.
Right.
Like,
You
before
can't play it. It's like 10 minutes long, isn't it?
Section 3
I play the whole thing.
Citizen filibuster. If I stand here and refuse to yield my time, you are prohibited.
I just want it gets to where he
on the bill.
He wrote all this, obviously.
This is improv.
Begin.
Really?
Yes.
I did not
In the
know
script,
that.
it said rant. It said rant for something, and he did this all on the spot.
To the Star Wars franchise, and in the summer of 2015, we will see the release of Star Wars Episode 7.
It'll be the winner.
Herewith is my proposal for the plot of that movie. Begin with standard title sequence and John Williams fanfare.
He popped up in
To be written. I would like to mention that Brian De Palma
what's that show on Netflix? Santa Clarita Diet.
For A New Hope. I think it would be a nice nod.
I'm trying to remember.
They went to a doctor or a scientist or something. Isn't he?
Oh yeah.
That tried to have him.
Yeah, and
committed.
then the other guy was there's a woman doctor that came in and was trying to get him out.
Yeah, and how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Boba Fett grabs onto the sand beside the Starlight Pit, and the
It's actually a good story.
bounty hunter pulls himself from the maw.
Don't spoil anything for me. I think I'm 3 or 4 episodes into it.
Is it a vampire show?
During the battle at
No.
Jabba's,
No. I mean,
There's
I don't know. I
zombies.
think by now you know or you don't.
Right.
They wanted to keep. They wanted you to go into it blind so you could be surprised by those initial shocks.
Yeah, they do find where an origin of it,
training new
but
Padawans.
I don't know anything about that, but
Okay.
it's a zombie show,
Red
or
lightsaber, which
basically.
will
I
be
mean,
a symbolic, I think, visual.
okay.
Battle.
Yeah.
He's not gonna stop. You realize it's a filibuster.
Yes.
Jedi Order.
I want him to get to
while still
the reality gems or
acknowledging
something.
his father's fall from grace.
As
he is training the Padawans, we pan outside
I love
the
this.
control window to a nearby asteroid where we see, and please allow me to finish this because it's going to seem like a bit of a jump, we see Thanos.
Yes.
Was the villain teased at the end of the first Avengers movie. Now, Thanos, as you know, owns the Infinity Gauntlet, which has the Time Gem, the Mind Gem, the Power Gem, the Space Gem, and the Reality Gem.
Got those on our oven mitt upstairs.
Gem, that means he can jump from different realities. This will be our link to the Marvel Universe from the Star Wars universe. We then cut to Earth. Tony Stark realizes that there is... Tony Stark realizes...
I love that he keeps going.
I know who that is.
Turn yours down a little bit. I'm going to turn it up over here.
I do not recognize the chair. Tony Stark realizes...
And by the end, he gets the X-Men universe in there.
Yeah.
And by the end, he's got 5. I forget who the 5th one was. But this is... I saw this the other day. I was like, I understand most of this now. I'm doing the podcast with you
I thought it'd be an amazing movie.
Yeah.
My dream picks for Moon Knight right now would be either 2 different takes on Moon Knight, really. Justin Theroux, if you really want the catharsis. If you really want the, psychosis.
I don't know who that is.
Leftovers season 3.
Leftovers.
I believe it's coming in March. The final. Oh, you gotta watch it, man.
Can you find some Justin Theroux footage? Show him.
Please. So I know who the hell you're talking about.
And, oh shit. Do you remember Nathan Fillion?
No.
No?
That does not ring a bell to me.
He was the guy who got 8 first on Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, he plays, was it Cross? Or...
Is that his name?
Yeah, the one show where he's... Castle, I'm sorry, Castle.
Oh, Castle, yeah.
He's Castle.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. I was so excited to see him on that. Then he gets eaten in the first episode, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, his character was great in that.
I loved it.
I wish they kept him around a little bit longer.
I wonder, is that Castle show any good?
It was good for a while. I mean, I watched
now.
it. Yeah, no good now.
I just don't pay attention to network,
Yeah, not as much as I've cut back on that network music or crap that's coming out now. Still stick with my Walking Dead.
But if you wanted a slightly more campy take on Moon Knight, Nathan Fillion could do it. He could do like a Tony Stark kind of take on Moon Knight.
Okay.
There you go, Rob. This guy.
Oh, okay. He was in American Psycho. He was one of the guys that was his friend. And he was they were doing enough coke. If we do enough sweet and low, we might get high. That's what he says. Is in the American Psycho movie. Him and Christian Bale are in a bathroom scene together.
Right. Oh my God, I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, that's who that guy is.
The
I know.
Leftovers is a crazy ass show. That show is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to come back. It's gone in so many
Final
weird
season.
places. They're only doing 3 seasons?
Yep.
I knew they had an end game in mind. They better...
Here you go.
They better have an end game in mind.
Yeah, he's like...
the volume. Up the volume.
Fucking milligram of sweetener. High, I'll just maybe not sprinkle on my fucking oatmeal. It's definitely weak, but I have a feeling if we do enough of it, we'll be okay. Can you sit down? I'm trying to do drugs. Fuck you. Calm down. Do it anyway. That isn't the faggot in the next stall thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Sorry, dude. Steroids.
Yeah.
By the way, are they at a club in like the late 80s?
Oh, this whole movie's about the 80s.
Oh,
have you seen this movie?
No.
Oh
my God. I think you'd really like it.
You'd like to know what, Phil
I've
Collins.
forgotten who you're podcasting with.
You got to watch American Psycho then.
I thought it was one of those where everybody's kind of seen it.
And if you want a campy sequel, see American Psycho 2. Because Mila Kunis is in it.
I don't like violent shit,
I didn't
man.
see that shit.
I had to see it because of Mila Kunis, but...
Yeah.
I was watching an episode of Scandal today, and the guy's fucking head gets bounced off the fucking prison bars, and I go, oh, shit!
I don't know if you'll be okay with American Psycho.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
but-
Like, I don't like violent shit.
Yeah.
Like, I know, I've heard enough about American
you've
Psycho
seen it?
to know
I'm
it's,
surprised you've seen that.
it's super violent.
Mikey B has
seen it, and he
Wow.
says Chris would not
I don't
enjoy
like
it.
realistic violence.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely don't
Well,
see
it's
this
you
movie.
just- You get to cartoon shit, like something like From Dusk Till Dawn. It's
Right.
fine. It's cartoons.
Yes, yeah.
I can watch it. It's great. But you get something that, like I said, I'll never see a second of the Saw movies just from what I've heard.
Right.
You get into
You'll
realistic.
never think Hip to Be Square is
You get
the same
into
type of
realistic
song ever
violence,
again.
and I'm out. like I'm a little girl. Like if it's realistic violence, I cannot handle it.
That movie's insane. Yeah, you won't like it then at all.
Just from what I've heard, I can guarantee you I wouldn't like it.
And the funniest part is that movie was directed by a woman, which I never would imagine in a million years because of the way he treats women in that movie.
Right. Yeah, but it was...
Or she's trying to make a point.
Yeah, I think she's making a point.
Yeah, it was directed by an adult woman who understood what she was doing with the material and understood what Bret Easton Ellis was doing with the character.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, he was misogynist because he was... I mean, the misogyny was just a given next to his...
bloodlust?
Well, he was a... What's the term for it? When you have no feelings.
Sociopath,
yeah. Mm-hmm. To murder a sociopath, of course you'd be misogynist as well. But I guess you can't even call it misogynist necessarily. If you look at individual scenes, it certainly seems like it. But when he treats everybody with the same lack of respect, is it misogyny? He didn't seem to particularly seek out women to kill. He was kind of equal opportunity, wasn't he?
Well, he had particular women he liked. That one chick in the limo, he'd always pick up.
Oh, yeah.
And then the call girl. Yeah, some crazy shit in that. I'm in murders and executions.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the rare times you get that pleasant experience of having read a book that you've enjoyed very much and then seeing a movie based on it and going, wow, that person gets it as much as anybody does. Any true fan of the material.
I love this song.
Me too.
I think off the top of my head, I can think of that in Clockwork Orange. I'm sure there's other examples.
Oh, yeah.
The Shining's great, but it's really two different stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that story. The second story, really, of it.
Yeah.
So is this one of the most underrated bands in American music?
Are they underrated? I think they're kind of like the Flaming Lips, where they gotta have their own thing.
Kids.
Here, can I finish my sentence? I'm nodding.
Ready? Here it comes. We used to work at a music store when I worked at Harmony House. Every time they went on, every time the song was on, every employee would do that part.
The cat.
The cat was like,
when you started doing the she was looking at you like, what the?
She's like, what's going on? Should we give her headphones so she's glued in?
Yeah.
There you go. Song called Critical Mass from 40 years of NFL theme music. So Rob my leg.
I would have rather listened to that.
You like football-related music, right? Did you have Jock Jams?
Oh, hell yeah. I got them all. Every ESPN Jock Jam that was ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
How many did they do of that shit?
I think we stopped at 11.
What percentage of songs that were written by child molesters?
That I don't know.
No. Just Scary, Glitter. I don't know, maybe a Michael Jackson song came in there.
Right.
I don't know.
No, it was around.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Jock Jams 2014.
Whoa.
I think this is a playlist somebody
I was
made.
going to say, that's not... Because ESPN was the Jock Jam.
Wow, this is a Jock Jam? I've never heard this at a sporting event ever.
I have.
This is a halftime show. What, this song? You've heard this song at a sporting event?
Yeah, I heard it at a Tigers game.
Yeah, hit me, baby, one more time. It makes sense.
Oh,
especially for a ball game, you're hitting balls.
Right. Hitting them balls, Brittany. Hit them balls.
Let's see what else we got. I'm going to get you. What is this?
Yeah.
Isn't this I Want Candy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's the song above it.
I'm going to get you.
What?
I don't know. That's how I'm hearing the words.
All right, so then what's the song?
This whole CD sucks.
What's the song ahead of it? They just put it twice?
They mislabeled everything.
At least those two songs.
Yeah.
This party.
It's Rob shit right here.
I'm about to start working out, son.
All right.
It's got that high energy breakbeat.
This is the classic white people jam right here.
Oh.
What's it?
Ow! This isn't even the real version.
No. These are all rip-off versions. I don't know why you're playing this
Internet.
shit. Find an ESPN Jock Jam and then start talking.
No, don't play that song again.
Oh, no, don't play that song. That song's horrible.
If I wake up in the middle of the night with that song in my head, I'm going for the knife drawer.
I don't live here.
Why? We have a nice rack. You could pick out a knife from the rack.
She has a nice rack.
Oh, there you go, Rob. Jock Jams Mega Mix.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you got Jock Jams Volume 1 has its own Wikipedia.
It should.
Of course.
It's a legendary CD. Oh, piece of shit.
Michael Buffer, Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Yep, that was the first.
Chew Unlimited.
Yep.
Get ready for this.
It
Has its own Wikipedia entry. That's hilarious.
Just for volume 1 as well. It has
Tag
its own
team.
page.
There it is. Man, we need to find this.
It's a great CD, man. If I can unearth it, I'll bring it in for you. See, you can borrow the CD.
We have the internet, but thank you.
I was like, I still have it.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What happened to this guy? Did he retire?
I think he's retired.
Is it still copyrighted?
Oh, I'm
Can
sure.
no one still say, let's get ready to rumble?
Yeah, I'm sure he has that trademarked.
Well, no, he did
Not
it. He did
hit.
it back in the day.
He himself, not like any organization.
He trademarked it back in the day. I wonder how long that trademark lasts for.
I don't know.
There's kids out there.
You think Ed McMahon ever fucking trademarked?
He's got the trademark, but no pipes. Let's get ready to rumble.
Hey guys, are you ready to rumble? All right. Well, thank you for listening, liking, and sharing the Weedsmen Podcast on Facebook. And thanks for all of the new followers on Twitter at the Weedsmen420.
Thanks for the support.
You can subscribe to the Weedsmen Podcast on iTunes for free by clicking through the iTunes banner on ChristopherMedia.net. Android users can find this show on Stitcher Radio. And I think we've agreed that's the way to go for Android.
It's either Stitcher or the podcast app. Right.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Me, but also you. The Theroux fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the name your price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Discovery Plus is the greatest collection of real-life entertainment on the planet. 55,000 episodes from networks like TLC, HGTV, and tons more. Woohoo! Discovery Plus. Stream now. Stream what you love.